y'all doing today? Welcome to Indietabletop. Today I'm going to be playing over Grimm to show you guys what Grimm is all about and to answer any questions if you do not know how to play the game. So this is Grimm. He is who I'm fighting against. We have Grimm cards here. We have the card rules in case you have to roll for coins. I'm going to go ahead and get started with 10 of these. These are, I don't necessarily know what they are. 2, 4, 6, 8. I've heard some people say it's your soul. Some people say that they're just coins that Grimm likes to give out. The point of the game is that you woke up dead, which means you never woke up. And you are trying to be immortal. So if you beat Grimm, you become immortal. If you die, then you die, and that's that. Game's really simple. As far as mechanics go, the game is very simple. You have 3 dice and you roll them, kind of similar to zombie dice, but then there's more mechanics to it, like the life system, the damage system, and the Grimm cards. So how this works, and if you could see, hopefully, 3 cards I have, or when I roll the dice, I got a green dice, red dice, and blue dice. The red dice signifies that I have received a strike against my turn. 3 strikes, your turn's over. You are not allowed to give any of your green tokens to Grimm. The blue turns off the dice from rolling, and the green means that I have 1 token to give to Grimm. Now, I could do one of 2 things. I can have a pile built up that I could just turn into Grimm, or I can build Grimm's hand to use a card. So I'm going to use this token in Grimm's slot. 3 tokens unlocks Grimm's hand. So hopefully I get that. So I have another frozen dice and 1 more green and another green. So let's say, just to answer any questions, I didn't want to put that one in Grimm's hand. I want to save this because once you fill it, you have to get a card from Grimm's hand. When my round is over, when I say that the round is over, I can turn in all my tokens from this pile to Grimm. I cannot turn in my Grimm's hand. Does that make sense? So I'm going to put this in Grimm's hand, and I'm going to turn in 3 tokens for a card. Now this is the 5 Fingers of Fury. And what it does is it gives 5 tokens of your tokens, they're called afterlife tokens, to an opponent. Now since I'm not playing with anybody, I'm just going to remove 5. Now, I will say that this game is possible for a solo play. As I'm playing it now, it works. I have 2 tokens left. Awesome. Okay, so roll again. I have 1 strike, 1 token. Let's just get 1 more token, please. 2 tokens, that's what I like to see. So I'm going to turn these in. You may think, hey, he beat the game in less than 4 minutes. Well, it's alright because there's more to it. Once I've turned in all my tokens, I'll remove my strike, I have to face Grimm. Now, how Grimm works is you'll have either opponent, or if you're doing solo play, you roll for Grimm. And I rolled an 11. So that's an 11 for Grimm. What I'm going to do, because with other opponents, you want to roll once for Grimm and then roll for each opponent, so Grimm has a higher chance of winning. I'll roll 1 more time for Grimm, and it puts out a 5. So since his highest number that he was able to roll through all the opponents was 11, his number is 11. What I have to do is try to beat 11. So I'll roll it, and I roll at 11. I would say that because I am the opponent, I win, but I'll just keep going. I got 12. So since I beat Grimm's number, I am now the champion of Grimm. I beat Grimm. And that's Grimm. It's a very simple game. Really fun to play in large groups. I think this can hold up to 6 players. 2 to 6 players. And yeah, it's a short game. But it's definitely worth it. What I really enjoy about the game are the circle cards. It's unique. I've never really seen anything like that before. And the tokens. This is a really nice color. And the Grim Fates are kind of what adds the twist to it. What the Grim Fate is all the opponents that lost, since they aren't immortal, have to read a fate. Now, my fate specifically tells me that I become more aggressive and that I start an underground werewolf fight club. And I have this increasing desire to participate. It's a charming game.